Oh, hey.
And welcome to the big dick area of Twitch, where we have small wieners.
I was going to say, if you're looking for that section, move along.
Yeah, move along. It's like Obi-Wan. Move along. Move along.
God damn it. Alright, there we go.
But where you at, though?
Ah!
Ugh.
Pretty much how it goes sometimes.
You just get a gurgle in your belly, and that gurgle turns into just...
They said a girl.
No.
You get a girl in your belly?
Yeah, from time to time.
Don't judge.
Seen that song or whatever it's on that shitty app where it's like I'm trying to nut in my butt.
I don't think so.
It's hilarious.
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't really checked it. I just get so many goddamn notifications. I just stopped going on there now. Too many bullies. Just kidding. No, I don't.
Cyberbullied.
It's hilarious. Let's see if I'm gonna try to get them quick so it's not playing.
But you could be famous.
We'll see what weird stuff people have said to me today. Nothing, just likes and then people doing duets of it.
See, dude, you're taking off. Yeah. You're not taking advantage by making funny videos.
I'm growing from being cringy.
Dude.
The cringy the cringy ones are the only ones that grow.
That's great. That's the best part.
It's sad. It'll go get a couple on a day, and then some days a thousand. It's at 25.6 still, but or is it like
25,000
mm-hmm.
views?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. And you're not making more? What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
I don't know what other cringe to do.
You can make cringe.
Probably.
I will film you right now. We can stop this. I need Tough Chad to be famous.
Have you seen the videos where they're putting the banana down their throat, but then they go pull it out and it breaks the banana?
Yeah.
Do that with the hot dog, but I just put it down and they go bite it off. No way, because I don't want it to. I'm like, you have to Heimlich me, and then a hot dog just.
One of my favorite videos is that guy who sucks the hot dog down his throat. Have you seen that?
Maybe.
He looks like he's like in the ghetto ass trailer park, like back east areas, and he pulls out a hot dog. He's like, "You ready?" And just like sucks out his like, it's not even a problem, and then sticks his neck up and spits it back out. What? It's like, what is going on with this guy?
Definitely haven't seen that one.
Oh, it's a classic.
Danny probably gets all the heroin he wants.
All of it. You guys want to see a crazy trick? He just sucks a hot dog down his throat.
God damn it.
You think we can pull it up? You're gonna love it. You're like, this guy is on all the heroin. Just YouTube and then hot dog suck. I don't know.
Hot dog suck.
Top guy.
Oh, that's it. Fastest hot dogs.
Northwest, I've never seen nobody be able to do this. I can do it quick. Okay? I'm just saying.
What?
We can go viral with this one.
He's the coolest dude in that whole entire area for sure.
Jesus Christ, Zach Baggins really went downhill after Ghost Adventures. Well, there's that. Dude, he's all D.
Hey, yo. What a moment in time for those people that were there. Just watching in amazement, like, this is really going on.
We're gonna go viral with this one.
I wish I could do that. I would do that everywhere I go. Nice to meet you. You want to see something fucking crazy?
You order a hot dog and then just suck it out of the bun.
Thanks, guys. It was delicious. It'd be the best move ever. Think of the funny scenarios, because you know you're gonna like carry a pack around. So you meet people like, you guys want to see something crazy? And reach into like your back pocket, you got a pack of hot dogs.
God damn it.
What's gonna do with those hot dogs?
Just every time you order food, just hot dog, just
Right.
just right when they set it down, just
Get 2 more. This doesn't feed my hunger.
yeah. You're famous for sure with that talent.
Oh yeah, take that talent to the fucking top.
America's Got Talent. That guy shows up on it.
With his wife beat on in red bandana.
Oh god. Yeah, that's it for sure.
What's up, Lampy Lamp Live? How are you?
Oh god.
How goes the moth memes? Have they ruined the lamp?
Never.
Never.
I always take screenshots on accident. So I just always have tons of black pictures on my phone. Oh yeah, but my dad, we were watching it before I came over here. It was a Vice documentary, but it was the Mormons, like the polygamists in Mexico that are fighting the cartel. Like,
Oh.
it's crazy about, like, just all this stuff, like, because one, I guess a kid got kidnapped or something, and then they said something about it, and then a bunch of the local, like, cartel and the drug ring guys came down. They took the guy, and then some other dude took him down the street and shot him in the head.
Oh wow.
A couple of the polygamous people, the guys, and just like, because that's where a lot of my dad was funny because my dad was reading about the Mormons in Mexico too, because that's where a lot of Mitt Romney's family, that's where they're from. So yeah, because that's where they went, because they couldn't do polygamy here in Utah.
Right.
So they all went down there, and damn, their area is super it's not like polygamous here. Like, all their houses are like, you know, those extremely nice ones you see in like Arizona and stuff.
Oh yeah.
They all look like that. They have golf course on their thing.
Oh yeah, they make a fuck ton of money.
And yeah, they were just down there, and like just all the polygamists, and they were talking about this stuff, and the one guy was talking about it, and he was like, yeah, there's rumor going around that we have guns. It worked out for us, but because it's illegal, you can't own, they don't have like the right to bear arms in Mexico.
Right.
Which is crazy because there's so many guns down there. And but yeah, so he was just talking about that. Yeah, we don't got guns. And then one of the family members became a congressman down there, or like a leader, to get, so, you know, to help out their shit.
Right.
But the congressman did not give a fuck. Like, all the other people were like secret about it. He's like, yeah, there's rumors going around that we have guns because we spread them, and because we do have them. And he's like, come and try to find them and take them from us.
Oh shit.
I was like, oh damn, homeboy's about it.
He shut up and let that big dick hang.
Yeah, but it's like Juarez, Mexico and stuff. If you're down there like a cameraman, they just kill you. So they were at this one small town and stuff at this little rodeo, because they're just part of the show. They were just going around, and right immediately the guy was announced, hello, Mr. Pressman, or something, over the giant microphone thing. And then they were doing a patrol because the federal police have a base inside the military, or inside the polygamist camp, because they trust the polygamists. They know the polygamists aren't going to rob or kill them.
Right.
So it's the safest place for them. So they have federal police patrolling the place. And so the Vice guys went for a ride with them, and people had seen them, so they were at the hotel, and they already had like a blacked out truck coming up, watching in the window and stuff, and then someone taking pictures, and they're like, we weren't sure about it, so we went to another hotel, and they called the one polygamous dude. He's kind of like the one, the armed guy.
Yeah.
And he was hilarious, but he's like, yeah, good idea. You were definitely being targeted. And he's like, we were hoping he was going to say, you guys are overreacting. He's like, no, you weren't.
Jesus.
I was like, fuck. But yeah, it's crazy. I didn't finish all of it, but I was like, this is wild. The fucking Mormons are fighting the cartel.
Vice does a lot of cool shit. Like,
some of it's like,
yeah, some of it's weird.
yeah, some of it's like, oh, this is why you have a bad rep.
Right.
Yeah, but a lot of it is dope.
Yeah. I like the one drug dude too, who goes to all these weird places.
Yeah, just to try the weird
shit.
like the frogs, like the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite one's the honey one. Have you seen that one?
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
They gotta climb like this stupidly scary ladder up to these beehives that produce hallucinogenic honey.
Yeah.
And watching all the natives just like trip balls on this honey is hilarious. They're like laying on the side of this cliff, just like,
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? Moths are winning the war. I don't know if I'll make it out. Moth meme kind of died though already. I don't see it as much. My cousin sucked an entire hot dog out of the bun on my 13th birthday party. Got stuck in his throat, and my dad had to do the Heimlich, which launched a full dog 10 feet to hit the door window. Seeing someone suck a dog out of a bun is unforgivable.
I'd love to see that.
I need to meet your cousin and put a bun around my wiener.
Right? I was thinking, man, what if Vice just calls, hey, you want to be part of our program? Like, yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Sweet, now we can start doing what we want to do on this show.
Right? The weird shit.
But yeah, it's the Vice thing I saw today. Woman injects blood into her face to keep her face young, or something. I was like, what?
Probably don't do that.
Yeah, you do what now? Whose blood? That's
Yeah,
my
like-
question.
Yeah, did you do your own blood? Like,
And I didn't look, but I definitely need to know more.
right? That's the problem, is they find the stories that you're like, are you sure? Like,
Are you sure about that?
are you sure about that? Are they really doing that? Her blood? So she sucked her own blood out to put back into her face?
You saw Salty?
What a dummy. Savage, what's going on tonight, man? How are you?
This thing's a new trend, apparently. People are filling, or mixing Coca-Cola with coffee. I don't know what it tastes like. Everyone says it's real good, 'cause it's going around. But who knows
Like
about
black
that?
coffee and Coke?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a weird one.
Skep talked about on his show recently.
Oh, really? Popped up on Vice today.
Yeah. Skep Talk ahead of the fucking game.
Right?
It is the boy.
Did I send you this meme?
Damn, no, you didn't.
Fuck.
Yeah, we were gonna talk about that a little bit. I guess, like, it's newly broken news. Like, I just barely saw it. That the reason for the breakup is Pete Davidson sent text messages to Mac Miller of pictures of him and Ariane intimate. So I imagine, dirty pics and stuff. And he sent those to Mac Miller to show him that there was never a chance again.
Jesus.
If that's true, that's gonna. If they come out with time frames of that and like,
Man, all these people are gonna. All Mac Miller's friends and.
well, because like I think Pete Davidson's already really disliked. Like I'd have never had a problem with him. Like,
Yeah, he's definitely the villain.
right. Because I mean, everyone likes Mac Miller.
Yeah.
No one really cares for Pete Davidson. Like I think he's all right, but if this is true,
Yeah, fucking.
that'd be really bad.
Yeah.
That'd be bad for his career because no one's gonna want to work with him.
God, my goddamn eye. Twitch just started. I mean, I was thinking about Mac Miller, my eye just twitched. You did what to my boy?
Right.
Oh, fuck. I saw another thing, too, that apparently it said something about. Let's see. Some super porn star. Let's see if I can find it again. Alec just shared it because the chick. I'll show you. Where'd it go? Oh, yeah. I don't know who that chick is. Someone photoshopped them together. But he said, Alec just said, not trying to be edgy or anything, but I legit thought that was the girl who played Paul Blart's daughter.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. It says, porn star mega millionaire Rainey Rodriguez allegedly was part of the reason for the split between druggy Pete Davidson and icon Ariana Grande. That's gotta be fake for sure.
Yeah, definitely
I didn't
fake.
read that until I. Oh yeah. I dislike Ariana Grande. She and Sam and Kat canceled the last remnant we had of the icon. Oh, God damn it.
Wait, she got iCarly canceled? I bet Lil Pump hates Ariana Grande.
Because she was in that one show, Victorious.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I saw one of the funniest, like, dumbest memes that I've ever seen. It was some dude just scanning through channels, and it was like 98, 99, 100, 101, and then played the Zoe 101 song for like a half a second, and then 102.
Damn it.
I was like, what kind of meme is this?
She got Sam and Cat canceled.
Oh.
I didn't watch that.
Yeah, me neither.
Did it have Gibby? That's all that mattered.
Yeah. What's Gibby thinking about?
Damn. What an inspiration for people like us. iCarly. Like your one tweet.
Oh shit.
Web shows. We're about it.
Yeah.
About that iCarly life. It did have Gibby episodes.
Damn.
That's all we need.
You fucked up, Ariana.
That's all we need is more Gibby.
Why doesn't he have his own TV show?
Right?
Can we call Gibby's fucking agent? Hey, we need the boy on a podcast.
Right? Fuck. For sure.
Every time he's done telling a story. So what's Gibby thinking about now?
Right? Did you see that, what's her name? Fuck. I don't know, the chick that Trump calls Pocahontas because she got free school because she said she was Native American.
I don't know.
Oh, but, she did one of those DNA tests, and it came back, like...
Oh, I heard about the DNA test.
Yeah, it came back, like, they're like, it's so funny, we're gonna be mad, but it said, like, see, told you, Trump, she had Native American in her, and it was, like, up to, it said possibly 10 generations ago she had Native, it was, like, her test came back 99% European, white European, I believe,
Yeah.
and they're still like, see, Native American, that bitch white.
164th.
That bitch is white.
Right.
God.
Well, I thought it was something like Trump said he would donate $1 million to a charity if she did or he did like a DNA test.
I'm not sure. I just know she got free college because she said she was Native American.
Yeah.
But she's a white woman.
Oh yeah, all I heard was something along the lines of.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
He said that he would donate $1 million if she did a DNA test.
Oh, maybe.
And then he says the only way I'll do he came like once that news broke. I think he came back and said something like the only way I'll donate is if I do the DNA test myself. And he's like, and I'm not gonna enjoy doing that, or something along those lines.
I have no idea. Yeah, I just saw it came back. Ben Shapiro was talking about it. He's like, she's so white. I can't remember. It's like one of the KKK leaders or something. He's like, she's so white that he'll support her.
Damn. I wonder.
Cause what's that one name? I was telling Kai, I was like, remember that girl Vicky that did it, and then she said she's black.
Yeah.
I was like, everyone calls her a racist, but then all of a sudden this girl comes out and has slight Native American. And they're like, fuck you, Trump. See.
Right. He said he would donate $1 million if she did the deed or the test and she was Native American. Do you think that? Okay, so you gotta try and remember back when Obama got elected, everyone hated him, right?
Yeah.
Everyone was talking shit and it was just bad. And then after like 3-4 years, everyone was like, okay, maybe he's doing some good.
Yeah.
And then by like 6 or 7, everyone's like, all right, Obama's the fucking man.
Yeah.
Do you think it's just gonna happen with Trump?
Maybe if he stops saying dumb shit.
Because like I'm already seeing like people hopping on board because he passed the law regarding music. Like musicians now, there's like a strict law that publishers and companies have to follow to make sure no matter what level the musician is that they're getting paid properly. And now there's all the talk of him making weed federally legal medically.
Yeah, he keeps going back and forth on that though. He said a tweet something that he wouldn't though.
Right. Well, I'm just saying what the latest stuff is.
Yeah, I mean, I think if he did that though, I think he would get a lot more support.
Right, and I'm already starting to see people kind of like back down from the, like I hate the whole conversation of not my president, he is.
Yeah.
So instead of berating, why aren't we trying to just all push through it together?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Because it's not doing any good. Like we all know, everyone doesn't like Trump. I don't need to keep reading it. Like,
yeah, that's the annoying part. Like
everyone's very aware of your hatred for the orange man in the office.
Yeah, I'm just sick of all the tweets and stuff.
Yeah, we get it.
He's a douche.
Yeah.
He's a rich frat boy that was rich his whole life, has no idea about money, but
and became president.
Right.
Good job. Now it's time for everyone to deal with it and stop whining.
It's only a couple more years anyways. A year? Like what, a year? Until we vote again? I mean, until we vote again. You vote in November, so next year you'd vote again, right? Or is it year after?
It's year after.
But yeah, regardless. So.
Because it's 4 years.
Yeah.
I don't think he's been president. I think he's only been president for 1.
Or 2 now, I think, right? 2016 he was elected.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Because he was running in 2015.
Right.
So. But yeah. Or yeah, I don't know. Fuck, whatever. Anyways, when he's done, so. But I don't know, he could win again. We'll see.
LGBT community that wants to impeach Trump.
Yeah, everyone forgets about Pence though. No one. I don't think Pence is quiet. He's very awfully quiet. That's why everyone. I was saying it, but now everyone else is saying it. They think it's Pence's plan to get him impeached because you don't think nothing about what he's doing.
Right.
Like ever. So
every once in a while, though, you'll catch a wind of an article of something wild that Pence said, and then it never really gets into the mainstream media.
It's because he's overshadowed by Trump saying crazy shit every day.
So I agree with you, Salty. Like, I don't fit in that category or that group. But if I did, I would definitely want to keep the one evil to avoid the worser evil.
Yeah, they think everyone says, like, even the extremists that do know about Pence, though, they think that because he's super, like, old school, like, he has crazy religious beliefs and shit, but he's super, like, government, like, he's always been government, so they think, all this crazy shit he wants to happen would never actually happen.
Right.
But, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows if we'll see it? Probably. No, we won't. He's not getting impeached.
No,
but,
he won't. He has a better chance of getting assassinated than getting impeached.
Right. Have you... Oh, yeah, speaking of, but have you seen the new group that's the Proud Boys?
Mm-hmm.
They're Antifa, but they're Trump supporters. So crazy dudes like that, they're just crazy rich boys. They were there's a video right now you can that's one where they were saying white supremacists, half the group isn't white of them, but they call themselves Proud Boys. The one guy was doing the Hail Hitler like arm raise and shit, and then my dad's like, oh, they're just trolling. I was like, that's not a troll, like but he they were in the what's it called, Manhattan something Republican Club. It's just like a super rich club, it looks like, Republican Club, and they were all leaving that, and then there's a video, that's what got everyone noticed them. They were just fighting the Antifa dudes, and there was like 8 of them kicking some dude on the ground. And so they're just Antifa. Some of them wear masks like Antifa too, but they just wear the Make America Great Again hats, and it was the weirdest group of people because some of them were like total chads, and then you have like tatted up like redneck ass looking dude there with them. But yeah, most of them are definitely rich boys. But then you had like one Middle Eastern dude, and he was just going around beating everyone up, and then a bunch of Asian dudes part of their group.
Wow.
But yeah, they call themselves the Proud Boys, and I was like, that's so gay. Do you know how they got their name, the Proud Boys? From the Aladdin Broadway play. I don't know what part, but they found their name after watching the Broadway. If that tells you the rich boys, the Broadway play Aladdin got their name Proud Boys. That's what's like. Even like a bunch of the Republican dudes like Sean Hannity and stuff are like, who the fuck are these guys? Like,
right.
And yeah, everyone said it would happen though. Like,
well, and the dumb part is like, obviously the media controls everything. Mm-hmm. We already know that. And to make matters worse is instead of just trying to do the right thing for once and ignore groups like this.
Yeah.
Of course, they make lots of news articles because it's what people find interesting.
And no one knew who they were till today or yesterday.
So it gives it more credibility. It's going to get more people going out and doing it.
Yeah, it's fucking... See, there's some of them. Oh, someone Vox 8 hours ago explained. Yeah. But I'll just show you the video of them just walking out. Like, I'll mute it, but... Let's see if I can find it. Just them walking out of the building is so funny. See, like, that's so white supremacist. Go! Jesus. I clicked it too many times because it wouldn't mute. See? Yeah, that's the Metropolitan Republican Club. See? Look at these guys. You'll see at the end there's a bunch of them wearing masks. It's just a strange bunch of people. Black dude. And they call him white supremacist.
Hey, is that you? Whoa!
That guy, they're flipping off the cameras.
Damn, they're so cool.
See, some of them are just frat boys, see? And then you just got the random ass, like every once in a while, just a redneck looking dude. See that guy?
Yeah, that guy really fits in.
Just random ass people.
That guy's about it.
Mhm.
Damn, every fourth dude looks like Tom Segura. What the fuck?
James, where's he going?
James?
See this guy?
Oh, yeah.
God. Yes, and then they just. That's where he's doing that. See? Oh, right here. They're just. A bunch of them just go up and start kicking this dude on the ground. The funniest is the police. I didn't know that they had these in New York. Let's see. Moped police.
I don't even know if I'd buy it, dude.
They're not, I don't know. They're just going. They fight Antifa. That's what they do.
I think it's all fake.
I don't know.
I think
They're
it's all
got
fake.
arrested though.
Sure, but
It's that. Well, people said that they're gonna start rising up. All these groups said if Antifa doesn't stop, and then Antifa's obviously not gonna stop. And this is just a big group there in New York, and Antifa's mostly in Portland. So. But it's because they said the reason they're doing it. Well, a bunch of the Democrats, like Hillary and stuff, told they're just posting and did giant things. We need to fight. We need to get aggressive with these people. The violence is the only thing they'll know. And then all the people are like, if you say this, there's gonna be alternative groups like that show up and start fighting you.
of course.
So, and then if Antifa groups see this, they're just gonna get more extreme, and then.
That's how Civil War starts, right?
Mm, yeah, just the Proud Boys. What a name! Oh, the group, one of the main Proud Boys. He's a, what's his name? He's a like conservative radio host guy. I don't know if you remember. He shoved a microphone up his ass to stop gays.
No, I don't remember that.
Let's see. Come on. Talk show guy who put Mike in ass. What's his name?
Hannibal Buress.
Not Hannibal. Damn, what's his name? Fuck. Gavin McLean's. That might be it, right? Is that him? Let me check. Oh, butt plug. I thought it was a microphone. Yeah, him. Gavin McKean's or something. My dad was telling me it was fake news until I showed him the pictures. I watched him. Yeah, he was part of that group that was there in that Republican club. It gets worse. Yeah. I can't remember what they say. Why he said he did it too. It was something to stop gays or something. It was crazy.
He wanted to do it because he wanted to see if he could get a fucking way with it.
Apparently he has
weirdo.
Apparently he has a book too out, and in his book, I obviously haven't read it, but they were talking about it on Reddit. In his book, he said that one time in college he came in his own mouth and gave himself an STD, and everyone's like, "That's not how it works."
Oh, so he's just gay.
That's why I was like, "Wait, he got an STD because it came in his own mouth?" It's like, so he had to have had the STD. Yeah.
What it sounds to me is he is so afraid of coming out that he's
Yeah.
gay that he wants to try and protest about it.
Right.
What a fucking idiot. He put a butt plug up his ass.
I thought it was a mic for some
live.
reason. Yeah.
What a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Bet he enjoyed every minute of it. I bet he plotted that for like weeks on end. He's like,
He's been practicing it.
right, can't wait to get this butt plug on TV. I'm gonna come so hard when I get home. What a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
What's up? Good afternoon, man.
Hey, what's up?
He came in a weird point.
Yeah. So yeah, that guy is. Because my dad's like, "Is that guy? I know who that is. It's pretty funny." I was like, "Think he's funny now?"
What do you think now, Dad?
Like.
That is a common projection. Everyone does it, trying to suppress it. Right. I think it's Joe Rogan who says the only people who hate, who truly hate gay people are retarded or secretly think dicks taste yummy.
Yeah.
So.
You think anyone is gonna show up to the Proud Boys meeting wearing a rainbow shirt, misunderstanding it? Proud Boys. So my dad says, like, that sounds so gay. Proud Boys.
We should dress up as the Proud Family.
Oh,
Go show up.
Is this where we're doing the convention?
The Proud Family convention.
Yeah.
Big fans of the show. Have been for a
We
while.
cosplay every year. We noticed you had a group about it.
We like to play the 4 blue ladies who beat up everybody.
God damn it. Yeah, I don't know. The world's wild right now.
I want to do some research. Do you think there's been points in American history, like through like the 50s, 60s, and 70s, like different eras where different like violent activist groups have come through?
Yeah, for sure. The Beatles have a song about it, the Revolution one, because in during Vietnam, they General Mao, do you remember that guy was just killed everyone? For some reason, they would hold up pictures of General Mao and then just go do bombings and shit. Yeah.
In America?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Beatles made a song that you say, well, maybe not America, Britain. It's probably some in America too. I know.
Right.
But say you want a revolution. That's
Right. I don't know. I guess I just don't get it.
Yeah. But
Violence doesn't really get anything done.
no.
You want to say it is, but at the end of the day, you're just gonna go beat up people.
That's what a lot of them are. They just want to beat people up.
Yeah,
They're
I
bored.
mean, just go for it. Like, guess it could be fun. I
Bunch
don't
of
know.
angry fellas and ladies.
We should start the middle ground, boys.
Uh-huh.
We go beat up both of them.
Yeah. You got extreme views? Fuck you.
What would our name be? You gotta have a good team name. Because Antifa sounds like, like edgy. Proud Boys sounds like, you guys probably got money. I don't know.
Yeah.
We need something cool. Thunder Squad.
Perfect. Come to the Thunderdome, bitch.
Right. Mom tells me about in the 70s driving through areas of racial riots with her mom having to literally ride a shotgun to keep people from attacking the car. Yeah. I guess that's a good point. I mean, obviously racial wars have been going on throughout all American history.
Right? There's a scene, like one of the first episodes, he's talking about that in Justified. Said, back in the day, a couple crackers riding through the hood like this would get everyone turning or like losing their minds. He's like, I hate it. Everyone's calm.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, like the Rodney King riots and stuff.
Right.
Like a lot of
LA riots.
Yeah, it just depends, like where you were and like what areas you were into. That whether, because like a lot of people said if you were white and went outside, you were fucked.
Right.
And then there's obviously the opposites.
Yeah, you go into the wrong neighborhood as someone who is not white skinned, and
We've seen the movies.
Yeah, you get arrested or beat the shit out of or killed. And
Mm-hmm. Like what's that one movie?
you jump a fence with some Skittles and get blasted.
True. It's like that one Robert De Niro movie where he's the bus driver in it.
Oh fuck. Yeah. I don't remember what that one's called.
Yeah, but that's a good one. Or they beat up the bikers too.
Yeah.
I gave you the option to leave. Now you can't leave. He's like,
I wonder I've always wanted to know what happened with I forget their names. The Skittles incident.
Trayvon Martin.
Yeah,
and
Trayvon
stuff.
Martin. I kind of think that it was like Trayvon was probably just minding his business or whatever and getting, like, whether or not he jumped a fence, like, to cut time. I mean, I kind of believe it because, like, I've jumped fences in my neighborhood to cut through neighborhoods, and
For sure.
I kind of wonder if it was that, and then what's his butt came up and harassed him, and
Yeah, it was a security guard taking his shit way too serious.
yeah, and
And then
things escalated.
He didn't respect his authority.
Right. Well, I kind of think too that maybe Trayvon Martin got the best of him. Like they tried to, like, engage in like a wrestling or like fist, like fighting or whatever. I think Trayvon Martin probably got the best of him for a second, and then he pulled out a gun and shot him.
His little ego cannot handle it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Or it was completely just not that at all. He walked up and shot him because from what they said afterwards is he had training in like fighting the other dude.
Yeah, I'm not
What's
sure.
his name?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah. Like he done boxing and like jiu-jitsu or some shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, even someone who has a slight training in that would be able to beat up or, hold down How old was he? 14?
Yeah.
15? Like, he was a big kid, don't get me wrong, but, like, come on. Like,
They had to.
you put a 15-year-old kid in front of a grown man, like,
Mm-hmm.
it shouldn't really be that much of a problem unless you're very small.
And did you have you seen the South Park episode where they're trying to get him to come back to start a race war or something? I can't remember.
Oh, God, no.
They said something. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, they're like, we hired a man to do this before, and it's whatever that shooter's name is. And
Oh, Zimmerman.
Yeah, George Zimmerman. Yeah, that's like, we hired a man to do our work for us last time. Let's see if we can get him again.
Right.
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
There's a video of an ex-firefighter that came out recently where a black kid walked up to the guy's house to ask for directions. The firefighter came out with a shotgun and shot at him.
Yeah, this kid has 14
Wow.
or something. Yeah, but his own security camera screwed him. Because, like, the guy was saying something like he tripped or something. And,
Yeah.
the guy who shot him had a serious punch and bruise marks on his back.
Wait, Zimmerman? Which one, Salty?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Zimmerman had bruises.
Yeah.
So, like, oh yeah, they got in a scuffle. I think they said they'd gotten in a scuffle.
Right.
Or I can't remember. I don't remember the whole story. I don't want to say anything I don't know is true.
Yeah, but I mean, regardless if they got in a scuffle, you
Yeah.
tell me.
They
Pull out
still
a
don't
gun.
shoot a man
Yeah,
in the
pull out a gun
back.
and blast him, like...
This isn't war, it's Mexico.
Yeah. Is he really threatening your life? I mean,
Right. Yeah, the one part there's it's about that thing in Mexico. Just the one little city, they had 1,300 murders in like a week.
wow.
That's how much they said it's one of the most deadly war zones, like on the planet. More people have died in Mexico in like a year than of all of our last American, like Iraq war and all of them. It's like
Wow.
that's how bad it is down there. But they're saying like, all these like United States politicians and shit, they're getting so much money from the cartels, and so
Oh, yeah.
they're like, as long as it, that's what they said, as long as it doesn't, hit America, we'll never.
And it never will, because the cartel's making plenty of money,
Mhm.
and the American people are making plenty of money.
Yeah, they said all of American guns go down or to Mexico, and all the Mexican drugs come to the United States.
Right.
Like, yeah, the one dude they had pulled over in a big truck was delivering guns shipment to a nightclub, and he was just a guy from Dallas, Texas, delivering, like, he had like 80,000 rounds of ammunition, and
Wow.
yeah, delivering to a nightclub.
What about the dude who allegedly killed his wife in the middle of nowhere, then blew up his house with him and his kids in it?
Yeah, and he axed his kids first. What's her name again? I don't know. Cameron always says he's gonna find her.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
He ain't gonna find her. Yeah, I just... I mean, is that the mind of a psychopath? Or is it a mind of someone who just gave up and doesn't know what to do? Like,
Definitely a crazy person
right?
to axe your kids in the head before you blow it up. It's fucking wild. Yeah, he definitely killed his wife.
Oh, for sure. Susan Powell?
Mm-hmm. Is that who it was? I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Something like that.
Pretty sure, because Cameron always says, what if we find her body?
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I just don't get the mentality of ever being stuck. Because I know some people have said that they, like, in certain situations you feel stuck, like you can't leave. And I think that's just an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause you're never really stuck. If you really feel like you should leave, you just leave.
Yeah.
People who give up kill themselves, not their family. That's a good point.
Yeah, shit's wild. It's like that lady that kidnapped Elizabeth Smart just got released from prison.
Which is crazy.
Mm-hmm. I just like how they was it Anthony Jeselnik, which one, or that roast stuff makes a joke about her because she was like 15,
Mhm.
and she was like 2 blocks from her house or something,
Right.
and they're like she's 2 blocks from her home. No, it's Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle talking about it. He's like, you trapped 15-year-old me in a house with the door, because they would leave her home with the doors unlocked and stuff. He's like, I'm walking home. She's like, he was a bus stop away.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Is the
They would walk around town with a mask on her face.
right?
Like, 15-year-old me, like, I'm outie.
Was she 15? I thought she was a little younger.
She was 14 or 15, I believe.
Yeah.
Alright. 14.
14.
But, yeah.
Because, like, there's that whole thing of, I don't know, like the psychological part behind, like, breaking a human. Like, to truly get her to that point of not running or, you know, talking about it, they would have to have made her believe that this is how life goes.
Something, yeah.
That isn't it, what happened to her, why she had to leave her family, is how most people deal, like, what happens in most people's lives. Because otherwise, like, you just wouldn't.
I was going to say, if she believed that she was being sexually assaulted by tons of people and that's a normal part of life, yeah, I don't know. Her dad is a fucking creep and definitely hiding something.
Dude, I've heard about that. Like, the dad, like, some people think that the dad was in on it.
Jesus.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, welcome to Utah. I think a lot of people are doing shady shit.
Fuck.
Hey, you...
I was like, I've never heard that noise before.
Yeah, me neither.
Plus, I don't think it was just coincidental. She was gone for 9 months. Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, that's a wild one, too. There's a lot of these that are fucking crazy.
We talk about the complex.
Oh, yeah.
They just got investigated or whatever, have been investigated by the Federal Business Bureau or whatever, and that come to find out that the complex was, we're talking about the one downtown Salt Lake. Well, not downtown, but
pretty close.
Yeah, close enough to downtown, and that it was found and it runs upon marijuana sales.
So wild.
Yeah. I think he raped her and got her pregnant, but didn't want them to ruin his image. That's crazy, if that's true.
Oh, that he did it? The dad?
That's crazy.
Fuck. That's so wild.
Yeah.
But, damn. Government needs to do undercover shopper style tests on people before they get guns. Like, walk up to a guy who's being screened by one of this, check a gun. Man, people at work are pissing me off. Dude, getting a gun. Just shoot them all. Check the no box on the form. Bam.
Bam.
That'd be a lot of undercover checks. But
I'm gonna say it first before, because I think the complex thing just broke like yesterday or today. That it's ironic that the LDS Church is going to be mad and cause a fuss about this, even though they make their money off drugs.
Yep.
You heard it here first.
It's because the opioids aren't against the word of wisdom, I guess.
Yeah, no.
Just marijuana.
It's also not against the word of wisdom to tell your followers to go to your local pharmacist and local doctors to make sure you get your medication, so you don't lose your mind to being LDS.
Right. Oh, that's another thing about that thing. They were talking about some dude. Apparently, one of them, like, what is their last name? It was one of the polygamous groups, and like he would go around with his kids, and they were like killing people. Like, they called him the Mormon Charles Manson because after he died, his family, it was his kids and stuff doing it, and after he died, 25 more people were killed because he had a hit list.
Wow.
Like, it's crazy.
The guy who kidnapped Elizabeth Smart worked for her dad in the house doing maintenance work and knew her very well. Right, no, I'm kind of on board with you. Like, it would make a lot of sense to me that, 9 months is a very, very particular time period, and if something did happen between her and her dad, have this guy kidnap her and do more awful things to make it seem like that thing wasn't that bad. Like, I don't know.
Where do these sickos find each other?
I don't know, man.
Because it always seems like there's more than one. Like, obviously there's cases where it's like, like serial killers and stuff. But like where it's stuff like this, there's always like, usually a second party involved. So I was like, yeah, or like they always like, two friends. Like, so I was like, oh, one of my friends asking me to do some crazy shit. Fuck no.
I'd be like, dude, you are not okay. Like, we've said some fucked up jokes in the past, but never one point in time where we like, I mean, but we could actually do this. Like,
right. Sociobook.com. God damn it. Perfect. The social. Damn, I better sign up.
and the LDS Church will be making money off weed when it's legal soon. Yeah. Mormons. My mom has been watching a lot of LDS movies recently. Why? Why would your mom do that?
If she watches the RM, our friend J Drum was a little kid in that movie. He was in it.
Yeah, he was.
He's in a couple other ones too, but I don't remember what.
How did he get that stuff?
I don't know. I have no idea. Parents got an agent or something. I have no idea. But he was just in a couple random like LDS or religious movies.
You should watch him on stream.
Right? I want to look at because he has an IMDb.
Does he?
Yeah, he used to. Yeah, see. Let's see. Number 9. Apparently, it doesn't have the other one, but he played young Robert, the pioneer boy.
Damn.
But it's not showing the other ones. But yeah.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay, it's so funny. Oh look, he's got a bunch of 4th amateur boxing match.
Hey, there we are.
Yeah, it's us. I've seen that black and white picture of you on the log. Leads me to believe you're already part of the website. Yep, true. I'm part. In what movie? The one that we just looked up said it's called Number 9, and then apparently he's in a different one called The RM. But yeah, it's pretty funny. I've never been in any cool movies or anything like that. What kind of movies is your mom watching though, Salty? Is she watching like movies of like documentaries, or is it actual like pioneer movies and shit? That's hilarious that she's watching them. I've been watching a lot of weird ass scary movies on, not really scary, but horror movies on Netflix. Watched the weirdest one last night with my dad. I don't remember what it was called, or I think it was what was it? The Priest? No. It was something like that. Let me see. It was a weird one. You should probably watch it. See if I can find what it was called though. The Apostle, that's what it was. Yeah. The Apostle was super weird. What else did I watch that was weird? The one I told you about, Salty. Docudramas, basically. Oh, gotcha. Oh, movies promoting the LDS Church. Time for you to sign up, Salty. I want you to become a missionary. That'd be perfect. Young Salt, the missionary. Elder Salt, that would be what you'll be called. Elder Salty. Not your last name. Be perfect. Anyone else watching any good movies on the webs? Let's see. Best horror. Did you fuck my horror wife? Best movies on Netflix, or horror movies on Netflix. Let's see what they got. What part of this list they have? Got a whole bunch of... Infiltrate the LDS religion and tell us their secrets? Yes, please. Recently... Oh, that new Halloween one? That one does look super cool. I'm excited for that one, too. Recently, it was one called, like, The Wagon Trail or something. It sounds like your classic LDS movie. That's so funny. Still, the best movie on Netflix, Creep. Alright, Salty. There's a bunch of ones. Don't tell me much about it. Huh. I need to start doing some... Watch creepy shit. since it's spooky season. Little House on the Prairie. Now how's my shit? I'll ask my yeah, just join the. All I have to do is go to church salty. You can get baptized. Get dunked under some water. Clear those sins, baby. Because you're a sinner. Young sinning boy. I think I want to start streaming horror games too. There's this movie too called 1922 on Netflix I started watching. I didn't finish it because I fell asleep. It was pretty weird. I think it's a Stephen King one. I went up to Ted Bundy had a house up in the canyon up here or something. Been to it before. It's not that cool. Nothing there except for a little cellar. But I went to that again this weekend. I need to do more spooky stuff. I've been baptized and that was the closest I've ever been to being right. Yeah, I was baptized too. I'm a church boy. Going on missions. Just good old church boy. I want to become a Mormon serial killer. That's what I'll do. Change the game. You smoke weed, you're gonna die today, son. The Ritual was another pretty good horror movie. Not too shabby. Yeah, but if you guys haven't seen Creep, watch it. I wrote a 15-page paper on Ted Bundy. That man was a fucking genius. Super creepy, kinky, weird-ass genius. Yeah, he was super smart. And he was real good at talking to people, too, apparently. Real smooth. If I could have that intelligence and smoothness, you know, besides all that other stuff, I'd be winning in life. What is... They're just random ones. I don't know what this... There's this movie called Gerald's Game, and it looks fucking weird. The cover is just... looks like one of those adult murder novels that, like, 50-year-old women read. I think you should just sneak in and shave non-Mormons' beards and leave a note calling them heathens. No, the LDS church, yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. I was thinking opposite. That's for sure. Fucking heathen. Sound like someone's just whistling outside. Huh. Damn, this says, this movie's Drag Me to Hell has the best ending of any horror movie ever. That's what this caption says. Guess I'm gonna have to read it. I mean, not read it. I'm gonna have to watch that movie. If it has a good ending. I think you should just go around throwing used condoms at churchgoers. Perfect. Call yourself the Cum Bandit. Perfect. I like it. I'm about it. That'd be the ultimate move. Got this here. Conspiracy book 2. Let's look at some weird shit in here. So I just saw something about UFOs. UFO government cover-ups, page 465. Let's see what they were doing to cover up UFOs. Are you making a list for Rabbit? I wasn't making a list, but I'm down to watch some stuff. Where is the use? Use. Well, this one sounds fucking wild. I don't really want to read all of it. But it just talks about the government's secret experiments on its citizens. Huh. This one's called Unit 731. It says, as many conspiracy theorists have pointed out, in 1940, the U.S. government seemed primarily concerned with entering the war in Europe against the Nazis. Consequently, little attention was paid to the atrocities that the Japanese Imperial Army had... Oh, yeah, that's what it is. That's pretty wild. Like, the Japanese were doing, like, crazy Hitler-type shit. Have you read the conspiracy that Wyoming doesn't exist? No. I'm gonna look that up right now, because that's fucking hilarious. Let's see. Wyoming does. That's so funny. Let's see. Okay, so it says this old cartoon that originally aired on November 11th, 1989, as far as we can tell, the segment is called It Must Be True. Gave birth to the conspiracy that Wyoming doesn't exist. That's right. Oh, it's about Garfield says that? This lasagna-loving cat Garfield made a mess. Let's see. The proof uses the same technique Garfield the cat uses. It's logic. Do you know anyone from Wyoming? Have you ever been to Wyoming? Do you know anyone who's ever... Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, my family lives in Wyoming, so... Doesn't work for me. Maybe other states, though. That's so funny, though. Yeah, that one on... That daycare is wild. Everyone talks about it on Reddit like a shit ton. All the window, yeah, that place is wild. My friend used to live up there. Wait, what? The website leads you to a bunch of ads, and then when you call somebody, answer, breathes heavily and hangs up, so they call Salty Frank? Damn, that's wild though. I didn't know about that part of it. I just know there's a bunch of crazy stories about that daycare. Like, no one actually knows really what it's about. Let's look at some other weird conspiracies. So why not, right? Let's see. Most wild conspiracies. Let's see. I don't want a complete list of... God. This one's pretty funny lately that they say Meghan Markle's actually a robot. That's pretty funny. Yeah, exactly something. But, yeah, it's so funny. Oh, this one has a bunch of shit. Paul McCartney is dead. Huh. So, that one's... Of course, this one's super obvious. Everyone says Elvis Presley's alive, or at least he didn't die when they say he did. Grainy footage of a bearded man has been posted on YouTube by The Shadow, who claims that the figure is an 81-year-old Elvis. In the caption for the video, which has been viewed nearly 700,000 times, The Shadow writes, "He raises his two fingers on the top of his head, or top left of his head, as proof of life signal." What? In Chaldean numerology, the numeral value of V sign is number 9, proof of life. He told alive with a simple V sign. Huh. Alrighty. Right. The Tupac one. There's a bunch of them that they still think are alive. What else is there? Chemtrails. That's what everyone talks about. Yeah, that aliens helped build like Stonehenge and the pyramids. All the crazy shit like that. Who knows how they were built? Well, obviously, actually, we probably do know how they're built. Tools. But the reptilian elite, yeah, fucking reptilian overlords, fucking controlling the government. MK Ultra, yeah, that one's wild too. I really want to start doing like whole shows about some of this stuff, like whole podcasts, just doing certain topics. But I'm always too fucking lazy to research, so I never get around to it. But yeah, I think it'd be sweet. Beyonce is a clone? Fuck. So it's like the same thing. They think Beyonce's dead and that she was replaced by a clone. Huh. Weird. Damn. Area 51, obviously, everyone talks about. September 11th. Everyone knows. I want to be there for that. I'm super weird about those things, and I have a ton of useless info on it. Perfect. That's what we need. It's not useless information. That's perfect information. Because stuff like that is what's really important. This one says that mass shootings are staged by the government. You know, I've heard a lot about that too. Like not really the Parkland one, but I can't remember what the other one is. Sandy Hook. Holocaust deniers. Yep. Always believe that one. Fucking crazies. The Mormon lobotomies that were done to try to turn people straight. Thank you. I didn't know that was a conspiracy.
Which one?
Mormon lobotomies to turn people straight.
I believe it.
Right? Come here, you queer mo. You're getting done up today, son. Fucking down. Oh, fuck. I was just looking up some of the weirdest conspiracies.
Yeah.
Just seeing what they were and stuff. Because he was talking about that one building on 13th South. One.
Oh, yeah.
But he was saying, the ads, or if you go to the website, there's a bunch of ads, and if you call them, it's just like a dude that breathes heavily, then hangs up. So I was like, salty people said, oh, it's like calling salty.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy. Let's see. I was just talking about two horror movies. There's just one me and my dad watched called The Apostle.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see it?
I saw the trailer.
Oh, it's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this is weird. Oh, this is getting real weird.
I'm like 6 or 7 episodes into the haunting of Hill House.
Oh, my dad was watching that.
I don't know, man. Because like everyone online saying it's like there's like articles of people passing out because it's so scary, which I find to be that has to be bullshit.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, let's say I'm 7 episodes in and there's only 10. There hasn't been anything that was like, oh my god, and pass out. Like it's not that scary.
Oh shit.
So I don't know if people are just bitch made or.
Probably.
Because like, there's scenes that are like, well, that's kind of creepy, but there's never been a moment where I was like, so like, what the fuck was that?
Goddamn.
I was just kind of like, I've seen all this before.
Yeah.
I see how they're tying it together. I'm hoping like it gets really scary these last couple episodes, but
I'll have to watch it. Have you seen that series, Jonah Hill and Emma Stone? Yeah, I saw it on there. I haven't watched it.
Yeah, everyone was talking about that one.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen Jonah Hill's show movies coming out or producing called like 1990s or something?
Mm-mm.
Looks super good. I'll show you after, but yeah, looks pretty cool. Let's see. Let's go pull that back up. Top. Not that, but perfect. Yeah.
So let's talk about those first two.
I don't think I may have seen It Follows. I don't know if I've seen Babadook though.
Okay, so It Follows is the STD one.
Oh, okay.
Now, I thought it was really dumb and really silly.
Mm-hmm.
The idea's original, I guess.
Yeah.
But it just, I was not scared that whole movie.
No.
I was like, because I think I was talking to Chaz, he was a big movie guy, and he liked it a lot, and he's like, well, put yourself in that shoes, like how scary it would be. I'm like, sure.
Yeah.
But I'm a gross heathen, so I'm just going to fuck a bunch of whores.
Yeah.
I'm never going to have to worry about it again.
True.
And if I do have to worry about it again, guess what? I'm going to fuck some more whores. Like, problem solved, bud. Babadook, on the other hand, was one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Yeah, I've never seen that one.
And people say that's by far, like, one of the best.
What?
It's not... They have to not say that's a horror movie, that's, like, a psychological movie, because it has... In the end, it had nothing to do with any monster.
Damn.
And I was so bored with it.
Yeah.
So bored.
Didn't watch it. Watched a lot of random ones when I was hanging out the afternoon just because she had horrors, but I don't know, I just never really watch horrors all that often.
Yeah.
I need to. Nothing's just real scary. Maybe if I did a bunch of scary drugs, that's how I need to get into. And then I'm like,
That'd be a whole different ballpark.
Yeah.
Watching Hellraiser now on some spooky drugs.
yeah, just
Like,
yeah.
I'm not playing with Rubik's cubes ever.
Alright.
Babadook was awful. That's what I'm saying, man. And Babadook has some of the best ratings of any horror movie ever. So I don't know. Like, I get where they went with it. They're like, because, like, the monster's supposed to be her mind trying to deal with her shitty kid and her other shitty situation that I don't want to spoil. But, like, it's just kind of whack. I don't know. The Shining's fucking great.
Yeah. Well, that's just a classic, so.
Yeah. Jack Nicholson's the boy.
Yeah. Yeah, see, number 2 behind.
Yeah, Babadook. Yeah, it's just... You should watch it.
It Follows.
I want to rewatch It Follows by myself with headphones, no one in the room with me, and see if I like it.
Yeah, there you go. The Wailing.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Neither.
It's a long horror movie.
Yeah.
The Witch was really dumb.
Yeah, you didn't like it?
No.
I liked it a lot.
Really?
Yeah, is that the one? With
God, I was falling asleep halfway through it.
with the
With
what's
the
it?
goat?
Goat, yeah, I liked that one.
Really?
Uh-huh. It was one of the better ones I'd seen in a while, horror-wise.
Raw?
Never heard of Raw.
All I do is Raw.
Raw dogging for days, son.
See, I really like The Conjuring.
Yeah, I watched the first and second one the other day. I've never seen Annabelle yet, though.
Annabelle's dumb.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Never watched it. Hellraiser.
Hellraiser's great. It doesn't really hold up now that much.
yeah.
But
Shudder. I've never seen.
I don't know if I have.
I'm not sure. Yeah. The Nightmare.
Damn.
Never seen that. Sixth Sense isn't scary.
Yeah, it's good, but...
Yeah. That movie's fucking shit.
Really?
I was
I love Interview with the Vampire.
Oh man, it's the worst.
I wanted Brad Pitt and Johnny Depp to make out so bad in that movie.
Yeah, I was watching. I was like, "What is this?" Because everyone heard it, or I'd seen like a lot of stuff about it, and it's classic. And I watched. I was like, "What am I watching?" And then everyone's like, "Hey, I can't remember." There's people saying the funniest stuff about it online. I was like, "Oh," because it's not what I thought it was.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not a scary movie. Definitely not an intense movie.
I was like, "Why is Brad Pitt so gay?"
Cube. I've never seen Cube. I've heard a lot about Cube.
Yeah. I watched that one just barely.
Yeah.
Weird, for sure.
Yeah. Veronica.
It's got an autistic fella in it that's good at math.
Okay.
Never seen Veronica. I've seen most of these. Oh, that one off, obviously. Children of the Corn. The Invitation. I haven't seen.
What was that new one where they go hiking in the woods? The three dudes and their one friend got
The
killed.
Ritual.
I liked that movie up until the monster part.
Really? I like how we watched me, Austin, and Salty watched that one. Like, I don't want to spoil anything, but like the little village stuff going on. You know, like it's fucking weird.
Yeah, and when they go to that house and like
Yeah.
everyone gets fucked up during their sleep. I loved that whole scene,
Yeah.
the whole atmosphere of that movie until you see.
It was a weird monster because isn't it supposed to be like a? Oh no, I thought it was a Wendigo or something, but no, I forgot it was just like a Nordic god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I get dogs? Yes.
Dogs. What up?
Oh wait, do you want to scroll up? I think we missed a couple there.
One time, let's see.
One time I took an eighth of shrooms and watched The Happening with the sound off.
I thought that it was not supposed to have any sound.
Damn, that movie would be fucked up.
That was a weird night of my life.
I bet.
You ever seen Abraham Lincoln Vampire Slayer? That movie's so good.
I haven't seen that one, is it?
Yeah, it's funny.
Same with The Ritual, The Monster Made It Dumb.
Yeah.
Dogs. What kind of dogs do you like? Can I get a...
I like both cabin fevers.
Is Cabin Fever 3 the one where like the water comes, like a body infects the water?
That's just cabin fever.
Oh, is it?
It's just and then There's a remake of it. That's the original, but the one dude survives forever because he's drinking beer.
Oh yeah.
Because he made a bet that wouldn't be able to drink beer all weekend. That's it.
Okay, yeah, that movie, it's pretty great for what it is.
Creep 2, baby. So good.
I've been dreading watching Creep.
And Creep 1, baby. So good.
Okay, that is the movie that I was talking about. I think. Scroll down a little bit. Repeated Train to Busan. It doesn't mean there are entertaining stories to be found in the genre train. It doesn't anything. Over where dad is riding on the rails of his neglected daughter. No, it's not that one. So there's a Netflix movie that's in Japanese, I think.
Uh-huh.
And it is the weirdest fucking movie you will ever watch in your life. The cat type? Okay. I feel you on that one, for sure. You ever seen Step Brothers? That shit is spooky. Way too spooky.
Have you seen Midnight Meat Train?
Oh, yeah. I like Midnight Meat Train.
Yeah, that was weird. Just those things that he's cut off himself on one part. I was like, what?
I like a lot of his stuff. It's Wes Craven, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Murder Party?
I've heard of that, but I've never watched it.
Just those glasses, that cardboard helmet make me want to watch it.
Yeah. I think that one's kind of weird.
I don't think I've seen VHS, I'm not sure. I know everyone talks about it. Hush I started watching, I never finished.
I don't like movies where it's this typical, like, it's scary because there's a guy in a mask trying to murder us.
Right. Yeah. That's one where it's like a deaf girl or something, and I don't know. All I know is just a deaf girl is home alone, and then for like the first bit, and then this guy's doing just creepy stuff outside. Or was she blind? No, she was deaf, yeah, that's why it's called Hush. But
Yeah.
my favorite movie, which one is it? It's not Hush, it's something like that, where he just takes his turkey baster cum.
Oh, yeah! Where he's the blind
the blind
war
old
guy.
yeah. And he's like, I'm not gonna like that, I'm not gonna rape you, but then he has a turkey baster full of cum and he's about to baste that bitch.
Yeah, that movie was fucked up.
Yeah.
The director of Creep said it's going to be a trilogy.
Yes!
Great. Also, the topic would be movies. May I just say that Boss Baby was great. You can say whatever you'd like.
Never seen Boss Baby.
Me neither.
You ever seen Rubber? Yeah, that movie. I watched Rubber like way too many times. Have you ever
Never
seen
even
it?
heard of that one.
Really? It's just a whole movie about a tire that rolls around killing people.
Oh, wonderful.
Weirdest like that. It was like really, you know, when weird movies started to become kind of popular.
Yeah.
That was like it was one of the like old school Netflix days, like
Oh, damn.
Rubber. And, man, I would always make people watch Rubber.
One of my favorite things that I used to do, and there's a different side to it too that I don't really want to admit right now, but I will. So, back in Comcast earlier days of like starting up Xfinity and On Demand or whatever,
Yeah.
they had a horror section,
Uh-huh.
but it was all horror movies that were like D-list from like 1960 to
Those
the
are
80s.
the best ones.
Best ones for sure. Now, I used to watch them for one of two reasons. A, I wanted to have a good chuckle. B, I needed to see some titty. Because those movies always had some titty in it. And there was, some of those movies were great. There was one that was like a female softball team, like high school softball team. And they were like getting murdered by like baseball bats.
What?
But like every like 4 scene would be them in the locker room changing.
You're like, sweet.
Like, yes, found the movie.
The creepiest things ever is going down the YouTube rabbit hole.
Oh, dude, those YouTube rabbit holes are great. There's some good short films on YouTube too,
Yeah.
like the Smiling Man and the Looking Guy or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah.
Those ones are pretty good.
I'll just show you the trailer for Rubber real quick.
It was 2011. I thought this was gonna be like an old ass movie.
No. It was like high school, but I mean like the, you know, first days
Yeah.
of streaming on Reddit. I mean, not Reddit, on Netflix.
Best new trailer in fantasy comics.
God damn it.
Oh, I'm already in.
Yeah, we're watching the trailer for Rubber, if you guys want to look it up, just look up Rubber movie trailer if you haven't seen it. In case we're not allowed to.
His name's Robert.
A little tire, apparently.
Big dreams. Little tire with big dreams. That's what I'm talking about. Did his head just blow up?
Everybody, this is what our killer looks like. Fine.
So can you give me a number count on how many times you've seen this?
Like 5. The best is, let's see if it shows real quick.
Is Rubber fin a nut?
There's just random. Okay, see if it shows that. There's just random weird shit like that just shows up in it. Like, besides the fact, like that, there's a bunch of people like that know it's a movie or something, and they're just watching the tire from up on the mountain kill people.
Oh.
I don't know. It's just fucking wild. There should be a movie about the trip up the basement stairs after turning the lights off. True.
Yeah, that was one of the most terrifying things as a kid.
God.
You ever seen Dead Show?
No.
I
I'll
don't
look
think
it up
so.
real quick, see what it is. And then there's that one movie about Ron Jeremy's penis that's going around killing
Yeah.
people. 10 out of 10. Just... Oh. God damn it. The top article when you look up Dead Show. Just spelled... Oh, I'm not gonna say it in case anyone watches that.
Yeah. Something about Walking Dead.
No, I don't think I've ever seen this.
Oh, this looks like the kind of movie I like, though.
What?
God, I love D-list movies.
I need that
There's-
haircut. Yeah,
Yeah, you do.
I need to watch this for sure, though. Yeah. That looks real good. Definitely gonna be watching that one. It's about Nazi zombies. Awesome. Definitely watching Dead Snow.
I think I've heard about that one.
I've got a whole lot of movies to watch, catch up on. But
The movie Vacancy? Oh, goddamn, dude. Dyslexia, man. Leave me alone. Actually fucks with me because one time me and my uncle were in the middle of Montana and pulled up to a motel that looks exactly like it. Yeah, that movie is kind of creepy because, I don't know. There's something about those types of movies that actually get to me a little bit because it's not out of the realm of possibility.
yeah.
Because, like, I've never, like, used to be scared of, like, Freddy Krueger or
No.
Jason or things like that because I'm like, not
Yeah.
really doing it for me.
Yeah.
But, like, an old-ass seedy hotel on a road that, like, 50 people travel on every month.
The No-Tell Motel.
Yeah. You know it's a good motel when they charge by the hour.
Yeah. You gotta watch Creep 1 and 2 with Wes. That's
Oh,
all you gotta
Jesus.
watch. It's so good.
To tell myself no way.
Oh, fuck.
Maybe I'll just do it. I'll watch them and we can have a creep talk.
Think you'll enjoy it.
I thought I would enjoy Tusk a sober time around. I definitely hated it just as much.
I know I watched it recently by myself and I was like, this is awful. Like, why am I watching this? This is uncomfortable.
That's how I felt. I felt extremely uncomfortable through that movie.
God.
And it fucked me up. I wasn't even high on anything crazy. I smoked like 2 bowls. Maybe. With like 4 people.
Oh, fuck.
Ones that could possibly happen. Those fuck with me. Yeah, I'm the same way. I like those ones. Oh shit, 4 gray boys and 2 talk show boys equals 6.5 boys. Now we're talking.
What's that one old movie? It's like The Trucker. Can you can?
Joyride.
Yeah, Joyride.
Yeah, with Paul. Paul caught in a fire walker.
Yeah. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Pouring out for the boys. How are you tonight, Googles?
Let's look up the worst horror movies.
Oh, the best, you mean?
Yeah. Let's do it on Netflix, because then we can actually watch them. Because I'll get around to them for sure.
That are so bad you have to watch them.
Okay. Number 1 is #horror. Oh, someone was trying to get me to watch that. It's not on Netflix anymore, though.
Damn.
Zombies. Zoo animals that turn into zombies. Oh.
Great idea.
Damn.
Zombievers?
I've seen that on there. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's exactly what it sounds like. Avalanche sharks.
Move over Sharknado.
Avalanche sharks.
This is the new natural disaster meets shark movie.
Oh, man.
Deep Blue Sea, Samuel Jackson fighting sharks. Need I say more? Favorite quote, "You ate my bird."
Okay, I'm watching that one.
I gotta watch that one.
Oh, God. Don't know what I've entered.
Well, you've entered awful movie talk. Welcome.
XX.
Oh, I thought that the trailer for XX looked good, but then it looked really dumb. When
Really?
It came out, yeah.
Oh, he put a favorite quote from every movie. Favorite quote about XX. I'm the rapping panda, and I'm here to stay. Come on, everybody, because it's Lucy Lou's birthday. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Most likely to die. This is a Saw meets your fear of high school. Telling graduates get together before their 10-year high school reunion. The group of bullies discusses how they wrote most likely to die on the classmates' yearbook and then start to be killed off one by one. Huh.
Oh, favorite quote, "Oh, please, like the cabin in the woods shit really happened." Solid. The Fury.
Oh, fuck. So, simply because this is a 70s horror flick makes this one funny. Huh, okay.
Spiders.
This one, spiders. This is okay. This one may be scary if you're afraid of spiders, because if you're afraid of tiny spiders, huge giant spiders rampaging through the sound in New York City may not be your cup of tea. Favorite quote from that movie they says, "You won't be complaining about the rats anymore."
Ah.
God. I've seen this one, Jerusalem. It's about zombies in Jerusalem, I guess.
Well, I guess that makes
Jerusalem. But
Jerusalem.
wait, see, what do you say? I don't know about you, but I hate it when zombie movies put the letter Z in the title and suddenly think they're super clever. Favorite quote, "You are stupid but beautiful." It reminds me of myself.
Right? You're gonna wake up one morning, Wes, Ty. What?
You're gonna wake up one morning, Wes, tie strapped to a standing bed with your eyes taped open, and me sitting there with popcorn and Creep is just starting. Damn, that's gonna be a movie of its own. That's gonna be Creep 3, Salty.
Could you clap in front of the camera really quick? Or like close?
Why? 'Cause it's out of focus or what?
Oof, had a chicken nugget thrown at me. Who throws chicken nuggets?
Damn, I'm about chicken nuggets. Wish I want to throw a chicken nugget at me right now.
Right? Did you catch it in your mouth?
I'm gonna catch that shit quick as fuck.
Do you gotta go throw some hands to whoever just threw a chicken nug?
Eat that shit. Oops.
I really like that As Above, So Below movie.
Me too.
At least the second time through. I remember watching it and not liking it once.
Huh.
I was like, I don't think I gave it attention.
Oh.
Just kind of like watching the background, but then actually sitting down and enjoying it. It was pretty good.
Huh. Yeah, I like it a lot. Either.
It was like
Also,
Indiana Jones meets Spook.
Yeah.
I'm about that.
What's that other one that I liked a lot too? It was like one of the ghost hunter or something. They were going into that. They were like actually like a ghost hunting group, and then there was a second one on Netflix. I can't remember what it's called.
Like the old one? Blair Witch?
No.
I like the first Blair Witch. that's like some shit that we would do.
This one, let's see.
Oh, haunted
Grave
house.
Encounters.
Oh.
Yeah, Grave Encounters. That one's pretty wild. That one's like a kind of like an as above, so below kind of thing.
Okay.
Like,
I like the first Insidious.
Yeah. Then the second one's kind of cool too. But apparently, Ghost Hunters. I was like, apparently has a low rating, but you know. Yeah, Grave Encounters. That one's pretty weird. Gonna eat it and slap her. Perfect.
McDonald's, I'm a peasant.
Delicious.
Nothing wrong with some McDonald's
Ooh, man.
nugs.
This always happens. I'm a really want some fucking nugs,
Some
baby.
Mc fucking nugs, man.
What time do they stop selling day food?
I think it's late. I think it's like 3.
Good.
We'll be able to get you some nugs.
Finna.
If you want to go now, I can hold it down.
That's alright. No, I'm not that hungry. But let's see. Here's Burger King hours. And I can get some of Salty's nugs. Oh, not Burger King's. So I googled. I didn't Google hours. Right? Oh Jesus! Where's that one? North? Damn! What a shit show! What kind of place closes at 11? I hate
Place
that.
is not getting your nugs. Business.
Take my business elsewhere. Oh god. Burger King is one of the only true nugget. Changed my mind. Have you seen trailers for another Possession movie? Nope.
No.
Comes out November 30th. Blair Witch Project. With famous actor James Alec McCoon.
I don't know who that is, so I'll tell you. I can tell you.
Is this about to be a joke? What? Who the fuck is that guy?
Who's James Allen McCoon?
BK closes at 11 because it's classy as fuck joint. If they were real classy, they would want my business.
Right?
Let me go buy one nug from the supermarket and enjoy them.
There you go.
Oh god. One nugget, please.
Go buy a handful of nugs and just throw them at your friends.
Just start doing that. I'm just gonna start carrying like 3 nuggets in my pockets at all times. So randomly we're just at the bar and then I'm just like eating a nug.
Like, what the I like to think there's just a group of people in the background watching. Did I just pull a nugget out of his fucking pocket?
I look around like this.
People think you're taking drugs and you get arrested. What's in your pockets?
Oh yeah.
Some nugs, dude.
Speaking of taking drugs in public, did you see that picture of Justin Bieber?
No.
Someone posted on Twitter, so I don't know if it's gonna pop up anywhere actually. I might have to pull it up on my phone. But so the Daily Mail thing, they got a picture of him. Or they were taking a picture and they were talking about his wife, whatever she is now. And so it's like, yeah, they have an article about that. But look, Justin Bieber's doing a key bump right in the middle of the day in the open. Because he just has a key thing. He's just like...
Damn. What a risky little boy.
It's so funny. Do you see this great picture of Jeff Goldblum? He posted that on Instagram. Yeah, and it just felt cute. Might delete later.
Jeff Goldblum might be the oldest dude who really gets memes.
Damn, I don't think it's gonna pop up. Let's see. Biebert. Justin Biebert.
Yeah, gotta watch out for Justin Bieber.
Oh god. What am I doing here? Bibe? Damn, I. Jesus Christ. Let's see if it's gonna pop up. This sure looks like it.
I'm laughing my butt off.
So when I come to Utah and tell them the enforcer will do it for a salty snack, pulls out a chicken nugget, yes. Damn. Yes, he. It's just like. Just snorting something right in public. Unless he's doing a weird sneeze.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, the caption on this pic was how Haley Baldwin accessorized her outfit when Justin Bieber's dead ass doing a motherfucking key bump in the middle of the street, broad daylight. It's fucking hilarious.
About it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. What do you think? Was he doing drugs or wiping his nose? He's just wiping his nose with his hand. He's...
Yeah, with both hands.
Yeah.
Oh, my nose really itches.
Just... And Justin Bieber.
Yeah. Justin Bieber coat. Beaver and buff coat. How much money to legally change your name to Justin Bieber?
God damn it. It's the same amount of money for you to change your name to Adolf Hitler.
Okay. That number might be smaller than you think.
Me and my friend Adolf.
Do I get to pick my middle name though?
Sure.
Yeah, 50 grand. No one's got to know.
Until, I guess...
It's going to be awkward anytime I have to fill out official paperwork.
Job application for just to go formerly known as Wes.
I'll just write it really small, and then it says names you prefer to go by, just draw it really big, my middle name or something. Just call me Alf.
Hey, I'm Justin Bieber. This is my friend Adolf Hitler.
Damn. We'd make waves.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you for the follow.
God damn.
50 grand a good number?
Sure, yeah, I'll change my name Justin Bieber for 50 grand.
What would you pick your middle name though?
Justin.
Justin Bieber. You'd be JJ Bieber.
No, I don't know what I would name him.
Justin Bieber.
No, my middle name would be Case. Just in case Bieber. Or time. Just in time Bieber, baby.
How dare you?
Oh
no.
yeah.
Just in time Bieber. Oh no.
What's your name? Just in time, baby.
Damn, Wes won't be able to drink juice anymore because he hates it so much. Oh fuck.
Oh god.
Just okay. Regain composure. The stupidest shit makes me laugh really bad.
I was trying to think of another one that would work well. I don't know.
I think it's because I listen to a lot of comedy, so I hear all these complex jokes, and I just die over. Yep, because of fucking Just in Time Bieber. The fuck is wrong with me? Oh.
Perfect. That's what it's about.
Oh shit. Two silly boys.
What else would be good?
When are you gonna stream, Goggles? I want to see some spooky stuff. Play some of that Outlast.
Who's playing Outlast? You?
Goggles.
Oh, you're playing Outlast?
And Slenders.
Nice. I need to play some spooky games again and stream them since it's that time of year.
Oh no, salty.
Wes starts only using charcoal.
I had to taste the heat, not the meat.
Wes, you want a burger? Nah. Guess we ate it off.
How much money would I have to give you for me to change your middle name, but you don't know what I'm going to change it to?
I mean, I guess I wouldn't care. It's not like
$100, we can go to the bank right now.
How much does it cost to get your name changed?
I don't know. You have to do all the paperwork and just hand it to me, and I gotta send it in. Your next license is gonna be a doozy.
Just my middle name? It's like Forrest Peaches Curtis.
Peaches.
Oh god.
Give you something cool, like
Just,
Commando.
Like, or a whole sentence, like, Wes's name wasn't wrong. Like, what's your name? Pff, you don't want to know.
It's a lot.
Trust me. It's like Hussein. Just so now I'm like, worst Hussein Curtis. Some wild shit. Worst Salty Frank of the Seven Seas Curtis.
There we go.
Suck McNasty.
Suck McNasty. Forrest Footlong Curtis.
Oh, God, that'd be...
You probably should roll with that one.
Yeah, they're like, let me see your license.
Is this fake? No, sir.
This...
Big fan of Subway.
Fuck.
Can I put a clip? Yeah, you can put a clip, Goggles. Of course.
Trying to see if I find anything else on Twitter.
I'd like to do it for 20 BK nuggets a day for the next 7 years. That's a lot of nugs. That's only like $2 a day.
This guy has a pretty good move. Let's see how we're playing this. I don't want to fucking punch. Hold on a second. You're gonna sneeze?
No, I'm just gonna burp. You wanna burp? Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna play again. We'll see if it'll replay. That's not gonna play because I don't think I'm gonna fuck it. Whatever.
Oh, what? That guy just said no.
Yeah.
Damn.
The video, it's this guy, he's about to sucker punch some dude, and the other one dude that's about to get sucker punched looks away, and then some kid is about to punch him, and then some other dude just catches his hand and just goes, no, and then points at him.
I bet that kid felt the strength of that other man's hand and was like, oh, this is real. Like,
You getting scared? Okay. What's the... What game is that? 'Cause that's hilarious. Fuck off. Is that Outlast? Oh, it's Slender the Arrival. Huh.
ah! Fuck off.
Yeah, I need to play some jump scare games because they get me
Yeah.
10 out of 10 times.
I forgot it was Halloween.
Yeah.
Or that 'tis the season.
Yep.
I haven't been in a spooky mood, though.
You what?
I haven't really been in a spooky mood.
I know, when we first were doing it, I was all the time, but...
I think it's just a lack of places. I don't know. There was an article. It was supposed to be funny, but I want to find like the origin of the article. It said how many haunted houses per state, like confirmed or like I don't know how they confirmed, but it said Utah had 28.
Huh.
But then the funny part was it was like the picture of like all the states with the numbers, and then someone's like, "Oh shit, Ohio, are you okay?" And they had like 111.
Jesus. Fuck yeah! Even like the actual, I mean, like haunted houses, not like actual haunt, but like you gotta get the haunted houses you go pay to go to and shit. Those ones, they've been like, I don't think anyone's like too much in the like. They've been really not like last year. They were all packed. Like the one on 13th South, the line would be huge, and like we've seen it maybe half full.
Well, it's super expensive now. Like, someone posted that Fear Factory or Castle. One of them's like $50 now.
Damn, yeah.
And they're short. Like you have to wait in line like 2 hours.
Yeah.
For maybe.
I know it's always been kind of pricey, but 50, that's quite a bit.
That's a lot of money. You could go to Lagoon for like $10 more.
Yeah.
I was just disappointed because it was 2 years ago or 3. I went to the one that like Utah said it was the scariest one. It's down like West Jordan area.
Yeah.
And it was fucking lame.
Huh.
Oh my god.
I still want to do one of those escape rooms.
That'd be fun. I wouldn't mind going and doing the hands-on ones too.
The what?
The hands-on ones.
Escape. That's I mean going somewhere and having.
No, like the haunted houses where they can fuck with you.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that's still one of my favorite stories. The guy who like lifted my big ass up and slammed me against the wall. I was like, Jesus Christ! Like,
hey, buddy,
he broke character too because that was my response. Like,
he broke character.
Yeah, because like, you know, I don't walk around and most people I look at, I'm like, I don't know if you could lift me up. Like, he like grabbed like right here, and he's probably like your height, and he looked like kind of like he was into Michael Myers, so he wasn't like thick, but you could tell like he probably worked out. He grabbed my shirt right here and lifted me off the ground and like slammed me against like it was like a foam wall or whatever. I was like, Jesus Christ, man! And like you could hear him laugh. But I was like, that's wild. Like, boy's got some strength on him.
Oh, that's so funny.
And the best part is going with it with people who it really gets. Cause like, they don't really get me. Like, I just don't. Jump scares don't get me. So I love going with people who it really fucks with.
Yeah.
Because I went with a girl who didn't know we were doing the touch one. Really, she's like, "Oh, how like they can come up and like touch your back." I'm like, "Oh, sure." And like it was like the first or second room that happened. Like I get grabbed and slammed, and then she gets like picked up by like this ginormous Amazon woman and like put on a table and like tied down.
What, they do that?
Yeah, dude, it was hardcore. And I'm over there, I'm like laughing at her because she's like losing her fucking mind.
Jesus.
Oh, it was great. It was a good time.
No, man. Wish I had to look for a kid in Dark Ass Mind. Let's see. Oh, I had so much anxiety on one part of Slender. I had to look for a kid in this Dark Ass Mind. Damn. Salties. It's winter again, so it's major spoops in my house. It's almost winter. Huh.
The aliens in the background. I want to watch the clip from the movie Signs where the alien joins the kids' party. Right?
Or is that a scary movie or Signs? Which one where he walks by real quick?
It's both of them.
It's so good.
It is really good.
I think that one I think in Signs it actually jump scared me though, because I think it was boom, like real loud.
Yeah, the first time I saw that, I was young, and that fucked me up.
Yeah.
That was my thing, is like, I watched a lot of scary movies really young, and it used to fuck me up. Like, I watched like Jeepers Creepers 1 when I was like 7.
Yeah.
And that ruined me.
That's true.
Every like van I saw, I was like, oh,
what's one? Hills Have Eyes went. That was like when I was a little kid. That one fucked with me.
Oh yeah. I'm sure it fucked with you more because you went hunting and shit.
Yeah.
Hills.
For sure. And fuck else. Oh, scary movie though where they're making fun of it and like she's looking out of the door with the knife and then they put the knife back and they're looking up her skirt, high fiving and stuff. Oh fuck! And then
scary movies are pretty.
That one has like one of the best scenes where Jordan and I think you just have it memorized. Like, rats are outside, mice are inside. So if a mouse goes outside, then it's a rat. So I can't remember doing the longest thing, and then they both go, "Damn,
damn."
Wasn't that Kevin Hart? Wasn't that like one of his first roles?
Kevin Hart, super young.
Yeah, and then the guy from Kangaroo Jack.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Turned out to have a decent career.
Yeah.
Jack your legs.
What else that guy's in? I don't think he's in much.
Oh, that dude's in a bunch of shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's the guy from Transformers 1, and
oh yeah.
he has a movie, the Blackish TV show.
I was like trying to think. I was like, I don't think I've seen him in anything else. And then I was like,
I think he was the main dude on SNL for like 7 years.
Yeah, I was like, man, he was in like 2 movies. Let's look it up. I don't remember his name.
Started in.
Yeah. Now that I think about everything.
Wasn't he the first one of the other dude in that burger show on Netflix? I mean, not Netflix, Nickelodeon.
Anthony Anderson.
Burger Time.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
What was it called? You know what I'm talking about? Good Burger.
Oh yeah. I think right. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I forgot he was in so much shit.
Yeah.
I was only thinking Kangaroo Jack and that. I was like, yeah, a couple. Okay. Kangaroo Jack.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Hustle and Flow.
And he was in The Departed. I forgot.
Yeah. Damn. Okay. Yeah. Things went well for him.
Yeah. From possibly Good Burger and Kangaroo Jack to Departed and Hustle and Flow.
Jackie Legs.
Jackie Legs. I haven't watched that Blackish TV show, but everyone really likes it.
I haven't seen either. No.
I just don't really watch sitcoms anymore.
Let's do.
It's not really for me.
Top.
Oh, you're not typing anything?
Oh, I was pretending to.
Barbershop. Oh, yeah, he's in Barbershop.
Why is that? The Gallagher. Isn't that who it is?
Yeah, he plays a Joker.
Yeah. Joe was telling me the kid that played Joker should get on. I wonder if he's seen Shameless. But, okay, let's see. Top budget whores. Just kidding.
Whores.
Horror games. Jesus.
Whores.
My whore wife.
Yeah, my fucking whore wife.
I was just gonna tell me the best 20. Okay. Well, I know we've looked at it before, but I want to look at it again. I already know what that is, Amnesia, because that guy's chased me around one too many times.
Lone Survivor.
Okay. That one doesn't look scary. Fear.
I really liked Fear when I was younger.
Yeah.
I don't think it holds up anymore.
Condemned.
I've heard about Condemned. It's supposed to be good.
Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly.
I've heard of the first one. That's the new one. I think you have that, don't you?
This?
No, Little Nightmares?
I do?
Yeah, I think it was on Humble Bundle last month.
Oh, dope.
I think that was the one Nick Joy was playing.
Oh, Little Nightmares, okay.
Alan Wake's supposed to be good.
Man, the new one, Resident Evil 2, looks so good.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I already know that one.
Look at his mouth. Till Dawn is really good.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I wish that was ported to the PC.
Yeah. Bloodborne?
I mean, it's not a scary game.
No.
It's a game that pisses you off a little bit.
Page 2. I was like, white women, ah! Resident Evil, yeah, it's probably most of Dead Space.
Yeah.
Dead Space now isn't scary, though.
No.
Soma, that one jump scared me a couple times. I only played a little bit. Until Dawn, Rush of Blood.
That was supposed to be really dumb. It was a VR on rails shooter game. Outlast, yeah.
Silent Hill 2. Oh, get it out of his... What are you doing with this shit?
Could have had the best game ever if it didn't fall through. The Silent Hill remake. See, PT.
Yep, there
it is. It was so good.
You think anyone will do anything with it?
No, I think it's all shut down.
Damn.
I think... I don't know if it's really real anymore, but PlayStation 4s with the PT demo on it, so for like a couple grand.
Really?
Yeah, because you can't get it anymore.
Shit.
And it was so good. Alien Isolation. I've heard it's good. I don't want to play it.
Layers of Fear. That wasn't...
There's beer.
It got me a couple times, yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
But I wouldn't say top.
It was cool for me watching you play it because I got to see your decisions versus mine.
That's true.
Resident Evil 7.
Huh. Some of those
Welcome to the family.
They didn't seem that scary. Well, some of them were jump scary, but I was hoping there was going to be some like random ones that we've never heard of that were like small time games that are good jump scares.
I don't know if there are anymore.
Yeah, no one really does them anymore. That's why they're all old.
Right.
No one gets scared anymore. The Five Nights at Freddy's ones, I guess, can jump scare you. Just because you're like, oh, fuck, there's something right there.
Right.
Observer. My father's long, long legs.
Sounds weird enough. It's probably free. Developer is just some person with no publisher.
Need to know more about that one. I'm keeping this website.
Scroll down and see what it says.
Let's see.
Pacing and logic of Nightmare, the choices that you make cause the story to be delivered piecemeal, each more sliding in a sense of wrongness that comes at the head of a sequence that pushes the twine medium into limits. Possibly.
Don't
I don't even know how to pronounce that one. Teleglitch.
That's not gonna scare me. It's just too...
Gates of Fear.
Whoa! Three-headed dog.
They
They don't have those. Evil thing. It's like a cool horror game.
Yeah.
Inside. This one looks cool.
Welcome to family.
Fuck. Oh, fires.
Knock Knock. I never heard of that one.
Left 4 Dead 2. Darkwood.
I'll give you my dark wood.
Alien Isolation. Silent Hill 2.
Anatomy? I don't even know what that's about.
I don't know what any of these are. Huh. Well. Bunch of random stuff. Lightwing not drunk tonight.
Sounds so delayed.
The sound is? I don't know what to tell you.
Our sound's not delayed on our side. Is the sound delayed for anyone else?
No, yeah, it is. Watch. The video is...
Restart the camera. We'll fix it.
Video capture device. Hold on, guys.
Phone died.
I just gotta get rid of it. Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ.
Got some aliens in the background. Way too spoopy for me.
There we go. Oh, is it gonna make me do the chroma key again?
Shouldn't.
Fuck. Why is it so little? What?
It looks a lot more clear though. You see how clear it was?
It's because the chroma key's not on there.
That was weird. Why Twink not drunk tonight? I like when Twink was drunk.
I don't know what to do with the camera now. It's not doing anything bigger than that.
Makes us look a lot better. It's tiny.
Now there's just the green screen. Well, it should be normal size now, but...
You sure?
Yeah, because it's fitting in the box. It's just we don't have the green screen anymore. That's okay. Whatever. It's a little blurry though now. Yeah, it's pretty blurry, see? I don't know what the deal is, guys. Settings got messed up. You'll just have to do. Whatever. I don't have time to sit and change all the settings right now. But, yeah.
Yo, send Addie so I can send pizza and ranch.
God damn it.
I think all of our pizza places are closed.
Unfortunately.
That could be a Friday night thing.
Yeah. You just want to go 10 more minutes tonight anyways. It's already 2 hours.
Yeah, that works.
Alright, guys. Any last fucking subjects?
Rip. Yeah, maybe Friday, XL, if you really want to. Like, you know, I'm not going to say you have to now, but I'd be down for some pizza stream, and Friday will be good. I'm getting some topics together.
Topics for Hopics?
Yeah. Jordan, and then a new guest is coming on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
And he wants to talk about psychedelic stuff and stuff along that nature.
Cool. Oh yeah, I'm down.
And Miss Jordan, yeah, he'll be back. Hopefully this Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I asked him today, and he said he for sure will be back. So it's been a minute.
Yeah. Been some times gone by.
He did the car cast with us, but you know how those go.
They do stuff. I'm gonna watch back on it all, see if this sounded good or anything.
Yeah, I didn't even look through. Wasn't sure.
Samesies.
Alright, we can just call it.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, guys, we'll see it now.
We'll be back Wednesday. Maybe some gaming tomorrow.
Yeah. Yas, queen.
Yes.
Alright, goodbye, guys.